beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighborhood. Alright, so I started playing this yesterday. But I like made a whole new channel to play this. Because my other channel is not a video game subject matter. And I was like, okay, activate. And the thing was like, oh, you need to do this and that. And you have to wait 24 hours to broadcast anything live. So I was like, okay. So I just played anyways. And so here's the deal. So now here I am. This is the second day. And so the game is basically like Grand Theft Auto 5, the most recent one. You've got like so you've got these little missions and they're in yellow, and I've got 2 right now. But here I've got like in these areas I've got a wanted dead or alive bounty. And the cost to pay it off is $240, which is a lot of money back then. I've only got like 100 and something right now, so I can't pay off my bounty. And so in those areas, the bounty hunters just kind of like appear out of nowhere and kill you. Just like they just start shooting you, and then you're like, okay. By the time it's like really hard, like it's like the cops in GTA at like 5 stars. They just appear out of nowhere and kill you. So I'll probably have to go into that area to do that mission. But this guy, I'm a vegetarian, so like hunting doesn't really appeal to me that much. And this guy is like a hunting mission apparently. But this is the only mission that's not in a wanted area. And then so there's Strangers and Freaks too, and they're the same icon. It's a question mark. You do Strangers and Freaks. They just kind of pop out just like in GTA Online. I really like this game though because there's no sirens. You know, you play GTA Online and it's just constantly frickin' sirens all the time because it's like, you know, okay, you catch something on fire, sirens. You run somebody over, sirens. You break the law, sirens. You're in a full session. It's just all day long. You're listening to I don't know about you guys, but that just irritates me. I've written to Rockstar so many times. It's just like, please, because you can turn off the sound effects, but then you don't get explosions. You don't get the car noises. You don't get gunshots. You don't get any sound effects. You know, just like, please make it so you can just turn the siren noise off. So that's one of the reasons I've been waiting for this game to come out. It's like GTA without the siren noise. That's beautiful, you know. But there's no races, you know. I mean, I guess there's going to be races, but there's going to be horse races. And all the controls are the same. Like mostly, like jump is like square. Get on a horse is triangle. Get off a horse is triangle. It's like all the controls are like, even the gun is like L2 to aim, R2 to fire. Like it's all, the controls are pretty much all the same as GTA. So if you play GTA, picking up the controls in this game are going to be a breeze. All right, so I'll just stop talking now and we'll talk to this guy.
Want to go hunting?
No.
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No. I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. Need me to come with you.
Leave the fuck alone.
Let's go.
Where are we headed, Jack?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go.
Weed, maybe.
Oh, you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She's quite a This one's okay. Ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard. Where'd you get him? Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me. Was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is. Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way. So there's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him. You can buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on. Let's get going.
Oh, all right. How do I do that?
Okay. But I do kind of like this horse.
Remove saddle.
And the stables always have the best ones.
I guess you're right.
So I stole a horse
You won't throw me?
from the town. But I haven't been able to customize a horse yet or rename it or anything. I just stole it. This isn't the horse. This horse has been hanging around for a while. I've been wondering why. It's a big horse.
And maybe stay at the saloon this time.
Yes. Oh, good idea.
We're headed out. Might be gone in a couple of days. I got good range of horse time at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Matt went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davey was passed out so cold we left him there. Came back in the next day, he woke up and started right back drinking again.
I miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spot, that girl.
It must be pretty hard, Lenny. You can tell you sweet on her.
Well, Blaine and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, you're right. Just feel a bit like I'm not dying with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those coal bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. Have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
Hey, he's all right.
Stables are just up ahead. Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going out to the general store.
I don't want to keep this horse.
Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey,
How can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. What about this one here? You looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Yeah, take a look.
Okay. So first time in here, he told me to sell it. $5.20 for a horse? Oh. Let's see. R3. Stable. horse. I don't have enough money to buy a new horse. I can buy the $15 horse. That's a cool looking horse. There's no price. Buy horse, nothing. Alright, I'll buy this horse. Oh, and I get to name it. Okay, let's name it. Okay. I always have difficulties with this. What should I name a horse? Buttercup? No. Trying to get this live stream up on my channel, but so I can see if there's any comments or anything, but it's not doing it. I don't know what the deal is. It should, right? Okay, let's name him, is it a boy or a girl? It's a boy. Alright. Shit kicker. Profanity check? Are you kidding me? That blows me away every time. Because, you know, all the voices in GTA in the game are full of profanity. Like, constantly. You know, they said, God damn it, like, probably 50 times in this game by now. You know. Blows me away. And it's not like this is even online. I mean, it is because I'm broadcasting it, but it's not like, you know, it's like, oh, this is your private thing, but yet, alright. Can't name him shit kicker, so no profanity. How about nut kicker? Now, what's the big deal with profanity anyways? It's just a word, you know? It's just a word. What difference does it make if you use one word to describe something or a different word to describe something? It makes absolutely no sense, and it's like, oh, we're just gonna, you know, control your language, your flow of language, when that language is very prevalent in everything? It makes absolutely no sense to me. It's just like, you know, some means of controlling people to the degree of what words you describe something with language. Things are out of hand. It's like, oh, well, too many people are offended. It's like, well, it's not my fault they're offended. They could be offended at anything. They could be offended at a duck fart, you know? It's just, but ducks are gonna fart. What, you know, what's their problem? Words that describe stuff, you have to use a different word to describe it. Alright, so I guess it's just going to give me a free saddle and everything. So I think there's a problem with my PlayStation or something. I'm not certain, but I noticed in GTA it's like things aren't running as fast as they used to run. I guess I'll go with this saddle. So there's like some pauses between stuff where things should like, that's cool. Things should load right away. They don't seem to do that. All right, so there's a lot of stuff to customize the horse, apparently. Alright, well, all this stuff is free, so black saddlebag. Oh, I gotta pay for it if I do that. All right, never mind. Okay, so make your choices count on the first free horse, because if you want to change something, it's going to cost after you pick the original. Oh wait, some of these are costing money. Oh wait, what? Thought I had more money in that. This store up? Horns? Oh, that's the riding horse. Oh, why can't I get that? Do I only have $16.95? What did I spend my money on? Let's go with that blanket and bedrolls. $8. Make a difference for the color? Guess not. Why not? Right one. I thought I had like $100. Maybe I spent money on stuff I wasn't looking. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. Oh. Gloomy. Please don't cost money. Ah, $3. Dude, check it out. I got a redhead. A ginger horse? I got a ginger horse. That's kind of cool. Yeah, ma. Smoke a fatty. Right, so the mohawk looks cool too. I was so hoping that they would put in a gypsy horse, because their manes will go down to their knees. But those horses are like a new breed. They're like Mandela effect horses, as far as I'm concerned, because they've never been in any. I've never seen a gypsy horse in any kind of movie, TV show, commercial. They just haven't been televised at all. And you want to tell me that these things have always existed? It's like, yeah, right. I doubt it. And compound that with all the other changes. Like Exodus 32:15 through 19. The 10 Commandments are written on tables. You know? And people are like, oh, well, we're shifting dimensions. It's like, no, we're not, because the word always. See, the Mandela effect likes to add an S or take away an S to pluralize or non-pluralize a word, but it took a that's kind of neat. It took the S away from the word always, and you know that word isn't, you know, you can't non-pluralize always, so Now the word always appears in the Bible 23 times. And people are like, oh, well, yeah, we shifted dimensions. It's like, no, there's edits being made, because that never would have survived in the Bible. Along with a slew of other things. We got bottles in Genesis, and presidents in Daniel, and just all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just like, no way. None of this stuff was here before. And none of this existed in any frickin' dimension. Like, if you look at the Mona Lisa now, she's smiling. The whole fact of why Mona Lisa was a priceless piece of art is because it was like such a subtle smile, even a smile at all, that made it that object of questioning to, and that's what made it priceless. Now she's got this big, huge cartoon grin. It's like, yeah, there's no way. There's no way this painting ever would have become famous in any frickin' dimension, because it just looks like a cartoon drawing now. But I mean, people. Oh, come on! I don't have enough for the hotel braid. I'm 5 cents short of that. Wait, I could sell that other horse and then come back. With the horse care package. And I guess I don't have enough.
Partner, you got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that.
What about this horse then? That's all that?
Here are your papers. On me. New grooming brush.
Oh, finally a brush.
Appreciate it.
I was looking for a grooming brush because
You treat this fellow well. I know he's gonna look after you just as fine.
Alright, I better sell that other horse first.
Guess we'll see.
You won't know till you get in the saddle.
Come on, boy.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way.
Hold for details. Alright, so it looks like there might be a gypsy horse. I don't know. It doesn't look like you can make the mane really long, but maybe you can on a different breed of horse.
So, what's this lake we're headed for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get here.
Back in the mountains. I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing.
But I'll get this horse killed.
With you and John.
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Jose. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
See, there it is again.
Too many times.
I mean, they can't. You can't watch a movie or any kind of major production without them saying "God damn" at least once. At least once. Even PG movies. Yet they want to control your language.
I know, but it's done. Hasn't been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long.
I mean, try and get through a movie. Try and get through a movie and see if you can get through it without them saying that. without them saying goddamn at least once.
I never would.
You're gonna have to watch something like Teletubbies or something. As far as I'm concerned, that's taking the Lord's name in vain. It's like, and the way the language is, it's infectious, you know? You hear it so many times, you wind up saying it. Even in your head. Sorry. I like to point out the evils of the Control Masters.
Okay. I think we need to head right up here.
And Rockstar basically is like the hot, like, you know, it's the major video game production. It's like Hollywood for video games, basically.
Yes. I remember this place.
Because they make the best games. They put the most into
We're
it.
going our way.
But there's always this underlying current of evil, you know? You're playing a bad guy. And so, oh yeah, so in this, you've got
We made it.
you. What was the name of that game? It was a game on PlayStation 2, and it was like Grand Theft Auto, but you're playing an Asian guy that's a cop, and the meter between good deeds and bad deeds would go between being a bad cop and a good cop, and it's like Rockstar played that game and was like, hey, that's a good idea. We could do that in Red Dead Redemption 2 because you got the same meter. Like if you just want to shoot people in the face for no reason, because you get random and just like Grand Theft Auto 5, you get random encounters, and you can be a jerk about it or you can be cool. And so they, you get a white cat hat. Your bar goes more towards the white hat side if you're cool about things.
Just root with me. Best things will go over 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes. And obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
Hunt a rabbit. Leave the rabbits alone. Hunt a rabbit. I have to. Alright, let me see if I remember this correctly. Crouch down. Weep up on the wascally wabbit. R3 and L3 to track it. Alright, that didn't work. You can move fast while crouched though. And this is a deal that you don't have on Grand Theft Auto either. You can't just move around crouching. But when you get into cover, it's the same button. Like when you're shooting and stuff, it's the same buttons. So if you play Grand Theft Auto online or Grand Theft Auto Story, it's you know, it's easy. This game's like easy to play if you already know the button configurations. I'm hunting wascally rabbits. Where is the rabbit? Okay, here we go. Rabbits down here. I see them now. Ooh, fast little. Right, so you hit L3 and R3, L3 and R3. You get Deadeye, and where is that rabbit? There he is. Sorry, little guy. Oops. Oh, dang it! I scared him away. Going. That'll make me shoot a bunch of rabbits, I bet. You gotta pick up your arrows too. I mean, it does, you know, take care to put a lot of extra stuff. Like you've got to sleep. After a while, you have to go to sleep. You have to eat. Stuff like that. Go to Hoser. Alright, I killed a defenseless animal. I'm a hero. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Pick it up again. So apparently, if you're carrying an animal, you can't jump because the square button drops the animal. Where's Hoser at?
All right. Getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Camp?
Now, you get it set up.
Alright, I forget how to do this. Here. Oh, I can dual wield now. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. That wasn't an option yesterday. I don't know how I unlocked that, but now I can dual wield. Alright. No, don't do that. It's one of these buttons. That's another thing with this game. It's like, okay, do this. And it doesn't give you instruction on how to do it. Also, there's been a couple glitches. I got stuck in a chair, like between a chair and a table, and it was just like I was stuck. And it took me a while to get out of it. And during a mission, there was a glitch already, so the game's not without glitches. See, and it's giving me the wrong prompt here. Put your gun away. Put your gun away. Put your gun away. It's supposed to put the gun away. Alright, what's going on? Oh, wait a minute. No. Dude, okay, so now I just have to press buttons until I figure out what button I'm supposed to press. Not that button. I don't know what this book is. Not that button. Is this button? No, that was just a little noise. Alright, oh, that's right, okay. You're supposed to crouch. And then what? Now it's supposed to give me another prompt. No. Oh, this is infuriating. Not that button. Alright, well, I guess there's no other option but to go into the help menu and figure out what buttons to press, because I could be here for an hour. I pressed all the buttons too. It seems like it's glitching. Let's be general. Strangers, outfits, challenges, get around, saving, satchel, sleep. Sleeping at camp bedroom will restore. Oh, but it doesn't tell you how. Yeah, okay, but what buttons do you press? Thanks a lot, Rockstar. Great, now I'm stuck. Fine, I'll hold for the weapons wheel. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? See, I know it's giving me the wrong prompt because there's no reason why I should have to pull my weapons out. Unless the weapons wheel has something to do with setting up camp. I don't know. Alright, let's try again. Off the horse. Now, the one deal with riding around on a horse instead of in a car is you have to tap the X button. Which for me kind of sucks because my X button, it doesn't work that well. But in the options you can set it up so sorry, don't run away, horse. I'm just pressing buttons because I have no clue what I'm supposed to do here. Log. That's right. There's a couple of things I can do. A couple missions I can do for money. What did I do? Hold this now. And this. This is supposed to open satchel. So yeah, this is a satchel, and so you have inventory it's like a role-playing game. The inventory type stuff you get. Like you find stuff and then you sell stuff, and like there's crafting too. So it's like the GTA people have been playing. You know, some of those role-playing games, and was like, oh, that's a good idea for our video game. Which it kind of is, but you'll see, like, you have to, like, after you kill like 1,000 people, then you have to go around looting their bodies. And it takes time. And not only looting their bodies, but looting like the whole scene. And it takes like a while. You're sitting there looting everybody. It's not like you just run over their corpse and pick up stuff. Oh shit. Put your gun away. Wait, alright, maybe if I put the gun away and then crouch down. Oh, come on, do something. It's just, dude, I don't know what to do here. See, you can see it's giving me the wrong prompt, right? Hold L1 for the weapon wheel. Okay. What does this have to do with anything? Nothing. How am I supposed to set up this camp? Maybe if I shoot dude in the face, it won't let me though. It'll restart the mission and I'll get the prompt. I should be able to figure it out though. Right? I mean, it's one of the buttons. I've seen it before. I was in a crouching position, and it said something about setting up camp, and it was one of the buttons. I'm mashing all the buttons down, and it's not doing anything. Help page doesn't help. So, yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, shoot him. No? Alright. Put your gun away. I swear yesterday I would just tap L1 and then would put the gun away. It's like it's glitching. Maybe I have to reload the game? Let's try restarting the mission. I don't know. None of the buttons are working. Oh, that's a horse whistle. It doesn't do anything. And I swear, it was set up camp, I was crouching down. And it was like hold square or press square to set up camp, but it's not. Maybe I have. I have to find the right spot. Does that make any sense? No. I mean, you can see it's giving me the wrong prompt. I don't need to pull my weapons out. So it's not working even if it wasn't giving me the right prompt. I pressed every button. So what could it how could I possibly set up this camp? Alright, well. There's no other way out of that. So as you see, the game's glitchy. I mean, I've been in other situations where it's like, oh, do this, and I figured it out just by pressing buttons. But there was no way out of that situation. I was just stuck. Yeah, so my X button is like it gets worn, and you can open up the controller and see oh, it put me all the way back into camp. Wow. Dude, what about the horse I bought and everything? I gotta do that all again? Yeah, I gotta do the whole thing again. Wow. It didn't save at any checkpoint or anything? Wow. Now I just want to do something else. I don't even want to do this anymore. You kidding me?
You want to go hunting?
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No. I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw.
Okay. But I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with your horses. And the stable's always got the best ones.
I guess you're right.
This is going to be fun,
You won't throw me?
So I usually play, like, listening to music. I usually have my music jamming. But oh, I forgot to turn the soundtrack off too. I wonder if that would make any big deal. I mean, it's not that great of a soundtrack. I better. Since I'm broadcasting this, settings. I didn't hear a soundtrack yet. Did you? Score volume. I mean, it's kind of a soundtrack. Sometimes they play music and stuff, but it's like you don't really notice it that much. So you don't have to continually mash X. Like you can get the horse to start going pretty good, and the horse is like okay, but it'll slow down a bit. So then you gotta tap it again. It's kind of like in real life when you're riding a horse, you just gently tap it, you know, on the sides or on the butt with a stick, and it goes. And then, but I mean, it depends on the horse. The horse might like just take off running and, you know, not stop because it likes to run, or it might run for a little bit and slow down. It kind of depends on the horse. But in this, the horse kind of decides like, well, I'm going to slow down now.
It must be pretty hard, Lenny. You can tell you sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never work. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and
So
Phil.
I guess the horses die if they get killed. They're dead and they're gone for good. But I don't know. I slid off a pretty good sized cliff yesterday, and my horse survived.
Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those coal mines here?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. Have a couple of leads I'm looking into.
So sorry I chose this such a boring mission to start this broadcast with. I figured, you know, everybody probably would want to do the beginning themselves, or they might just want to check out, because a lot of the beginning stuff was in the previews of the game, like a lot of the cutscenes and stuff, like the fight scene and the train robbery and all that stuff. That's all on the very beginning of the game.
Okay.
All right, this time I'm going to sell this horse. All right,
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe.
What about this one here? You looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Yeah, take a look.
Sell or stable the horse. Oh, I see. I got this horse for free because it's the same horse. I just stable it. This is the same horse. It's just it shows us a different color now for some reason. So we'll go with this again. What was his name? Nut Kicker. All right, so. Looks like we want the horse care package. Fully restores all horse cares and yields gold cores. And yields gold cores. Okay, so yeah, we want that. Long white mane. Huh. It's not gonna be all white. There it is. All white braided tail. There, another tail. Now, kind of want to change the fur on his feet too. See, he does kind of look like a gypsy horse because he's got fur on his feet, like a Clydesdale. What is it? This is mane and tail, that's all. Oh, I see. The improved version is. Do I have to even buy a saddle? Let's go with that. I didn't notice I was spending money on all that. Upgrade the saddlebag so I can fit more stuff in it. Saddle is $75. Screw it, we'll buy this. And done for now.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
I don't say
No, because there's the other horse right there.
You have my word on that.
Still, you figure you get more than $5 for a horse. I mean, come on.
Papers.
$5.
On me. New grooming brush. And some treats. Appreciate it. All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Like this jacket I have on cost me $75, and the hat he's got on costs more, like $7. But I can only sell a horse for $5. That's insane.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run. Up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back in the mountains. I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. Yeah. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year. Say, he ditched us for a goddamn year.
There.
Spoken to him many times. He knows he just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing. There's cold. He knows that. Get Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised.
I know. But it's done. Hasn't been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
I never would.
Easy. Okay. I think we need to head right up here. Yes, sir. I remember this place. Stone Pond. We're going the right way. That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's move around the other side. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin it. Meat. Best thing to pull were a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I've hunted rabbits before.
Yes. And obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
Alright, so I'm hunting the rabbit again. I sure hope this doesn't leave me without a fucking prompt or anything again. No, it's not giving me any prompt.
It's getting late. Recreation camp here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hold the weapon wheel. Oh, last time it told me to put the jackrabbit on the horse first. It also prompted me to pick up the rabbit. Now I can't even put the rabbit on the horse. I can't pick up the rabbit. Okay, this game's glitched, man. It just is. I'm gonna have to end the game, reload it, and come back to rebroadcast, I guess.